Remember the good old days when you could just look forward to a nice, relaxing night on the sticks with the boys after a long, hard day's work? A sacred time indeed. Just sit back, play one of your favorite FPSs casually, have a good time with the bros. Y'all love it. Well, not the fuck anymore. Cause if you've been online in the Battle Royale or FPS in the last year, then you'll no doubt have noticed the skill increase. Gone are the days where the lobby is filled with burger bots and camping kennies. Long gone are the days of casual enjoyment. That shit's so 2023, and with the year coming to an end, it only seems the lobbies are getting sweatier and sweatier. So what gives? Have people just really gotten that good? Or has the casual fan base just seemed to fade away? It could definitely be a combination of the two. But I think you're missing one of the biggest factors that affect gameplay yet. And that's the fact that everybody's fucking cheating, man. And today we're gonna be looking at some of those cheaters.
What you doing, son? Nothing. Just chilling.
It's no secret at this point that people cheat. It's just a part of human nature. Whether they don't want to put in the time and the hard work to achieve the prestige or 4K 20 bomb, or perhaps they have put the time in and have come to the sad realization that they just will never be Mr. Shifty or Ace U. So they resort to cheating. Whatever the reason may be, it's not spoken upon deaf ears that this is a huge problem in the gaming community right now. Nothing is more deterring than taking care of responsibilities all day only to come home to what you thought was going to be a good fun time, only to be met with wall hacking, aimbot, and toxic ass cheaters. And while we can admit that cheating is dumb, what's even dumber than a cheater is a cheater who cheats online for the public to see. Whether they thought they were smarter than the system or that nobody would ever find out, either way, these streamers decided to take that dirty deed to the open web. And today we're gonna be looking at these cheaters who were caught red-handed. Let's get into it. Marky Locarus was a Fortnite streamer who during a Fortnite tournament where the prize up for grabs was $500,000 would be caught cheating. Well, kind of. You see, Marky wasn't cheating in your traditional sense. He hadn't installed any third-party hacks or anything like that. See, what happened was during a fight with a team, Marky was down. But to his and I'm sure the enemy team's surprise, while he was down, the opposing team was unable to finish him. Over and over they attempted to shoot and kill Marky, but he remained down the whole time. Eventually, he was revived by his team where he went on to eliminate the other two players who had previously downed him. Marky would then prompt his teammates to refrain from saying anything about it and continue on as normal. Just be cool, man. Shortly after this, he was approached by the event when they advised him to quit the game as he had been disqualified. Marky would refuse and state that he shouldn't be disqualified because what happened was an in-game glitch and thereby being a part of the game out of his control. So he felt he shouldn't be penalized for it. Although Fortnite event organizers did not agree with Marky's views and eventually made him leave the match. This sparked a lot of controversy in the community as to whether he actually cheated or not. I mean, you can't help it if a glitch happens anyways while you're playing, right? And who's to say if a glitch kicked him out of the game, for example, would the event allow the game to start over? Would they allow him back in? Who's to say really if this actually considered cheating or not? Either way, it made the list. Let me know down in the comments your thought on this. Straying away from battle royales and FPSs for a second, we land on our next cheater, Super Fast Jellyfish. Super Fast Jellyfish was a Super Mario 64 speedrunner who not only attempted to make it to the fastest Mario 64 speedrunners out there, but wanted to up the ante a little. Okay. He not only wanted to complete the game in the fastest time, but he wanted to be amongst the top 10 greatest, which was a list of people who completed the game the fastest, but also did it blindfolded. Well, damn. Before attempting this challenge, Super Fast Jellyfish spent the better part of 3 years previously playing this game, so he was fairly certain he could put the numbers up. Or he led us on to believe anyways. He would complete his first blindfolded run after only 3 attempts, which immediately sparked suspicion in the community on how quick he was able to perform such feats. Charlie Brown 64, another Super Mario player and creator, would upload a video where he would call out Super Fast Jellyfish for what he said is obvious and blatant cheating.
Not only does he somehow know exactly where the 1-up box is, but he also knows exactly what direction the 1-up will go in once it spawns, something completely determined by RNG. Then, after chasing it on a moving platform for a completely arbitrary amount of time, he somehow knows exactly when and where to jump to the left. Watch now as he somehow knows exactly where he is on the spinning platform and knows exactly where the first pole is. Again, anyone who was actually blindfolded here would have probably just kept holding left and run off. However, this guy is able to make a completely random amount of adjustments to make it onto the pole.
Apparently some of the moves Super Fast Jellyfish was doing was moves that could not be done unless somebody could see. It just didn't add up. After being called out, Jellyfish would upload a video where he tried to claim that the run was indeed fake, but that he faked it on purpose. The old, you got me, but really I got you, cause I was in on it.
What you watched was an edited version, obviously, of my blindfolded speed run that was on Twitch. Now, what you may not know is that that speed run was purposely fake. It was purposely fake. The video is 100% correct by saying that it is clearly obvious that it is not a real blindfolded run. Yes, that is 100% accurate. It is not a real blindfolded run. It never was. It never was. Prior to doing this stream, I decided to do this run as a way to joke around and have fun with my community. At the time, there was only about 20 people watching my stream, and I do not have a very large community myself. This run was never meant to be submitted. It was never meant to be legitimate, and a lot of the things in the run that are telltale signs point to that.
But of course, the analysis Charlie Brown 64 did on him was too concrete to be ignored, and nobody ended up believing Superfast Jellyfish. It seems some dreams just won't ever be reached, and that's tough.
I'm sorry if you were a member of my community and you watched that and you felt misled. I'm sorry.
Vague is a Call of Duty Warzone streamer who just this month, in December 2023, tweeted out that he seemingly got shadow banned after a game where he dropped a significant amount of kills. Angry at this seeming soft ban, Blitzy, another Call of Duty player that was playing with Vague during said game that led to his shadow ban, tweeted that Vague had sent them screenshots to report the score for the first game. But in these screenshots, he had inadvertently sent them not only the score, but the backdrop showed obvious wall hacks on Vague's screen as well. Outlined all players on the map through objects and buildings, clear as day. What makes it worse is that this was during a tournament where the prize was $1,000. Cheating is one thing, but cheating people out of money is a completely different story. Vague would post an apology to Twitter where he would try to salvage some light from the situation. He stated that he was sorry for breaking our trust, and in order to remedy this, he would Monty Cam and PC reset at the start of every stream to prove he's not cheating. But as expected, most people did not take well to this apology, and lots of people stated that although an unfortunate event, the deed was done and there was just no coming back from this. What do you think? Is Vague's career already over at this point, or is there any room for comeback for him? It seems no matter what the consequences may be, some people just never learn. The gaming community continues to be riddled with cheaters, some blatant and some even hidden amongst the most beloved of streamers. Although this is a problem, I don't foresee it ever going away. Sure, anti-cheat software can continue to get better and better, but as the anti-cheat software grows, so do the cheat ones as well. People are constantly finding unique and creative ways to cheat. They've been doing it since the old days. It's just part of life. But hopefully it does get the proper attention it deserves and will eventually fix itself, because admittedly, it does suck when you just want to play your favorite video game, but cheaters make it an enjoyable experience. And that's not including matchmaking. Respawn. That's for another video though. Well, that's it guys. That's another look at streamers caught cheating. Did you enjoy these lists? Do you enjoy these lists? Any particular subject you'd like to see me cover? Let me know down in the comments below. It just might make it into the next video.
Yes, free labor. Make them give you your ideas.
Teehee. Okay, bye.